The Rick Porcello pitching. Rick 8-7 with a 5.61 ERA, 0-1 this year against the Yankees. But he's always pitched well against New York here at Fenway. 5-3 with a 1.21 ERA.
They check it first, and he went. Paul Nart at first base punches him out.
1-2 now on Hicks. They pop up down the third baseline. Porcello racing over. Now Devers calls him off and makes the catch near the third base coach's box. And a nice 1-2-3 inning on 13 pitches for Porcello.
From Tanaka, who comes in at 7-5. ERA, as you see, exactly 4. His last outing over the weekend at home against Colorado. 6 innings pitched against the Rockies.
Well, the Red Sox excel in this situations with runners in scoring position as a team. Bogaerts hitting over 300 with his opportunity at stake.
A drive to deep left, and forget about it. It's 3-0 Red Sox. It was headed toward the monster seats, but it didn't stop there. It's out on Lansdowne.
Powerful pull hitter, loves playing here, and you can see why. Lifting it over the monster or hitting it on the monster would be something Bogaerts does a lot.
And the Red Sox lead 3-0 on Xander's 22nd of the year.
Boston has batted around. They've scored 3. They have 3 on base, and there are 2 outs. So now here's Jackie Bradley Jr.
And it's ripped down the right field line as the Red Sox pour it on. Judge chases it to the corner. 2 runs will score, and Vasquez will stop at third. Make it Moreland, I'm sorry. Moreland stops at third.
The pitch to Mookie, line past the second baseman Torres, who was on the left side of the infield. Hit so hard it goes on the ground all the way to the wall to the left of the 379 marker. 2 more runs are in on a double by Mookie Betts, his second hit of the inning.
So first and third, 1 out. Here's Gleyber Torres.
1-2 pitch, line over Bogaerts. The Yankees are on the board. Gregorius trots home. Voit to second. 2 on, 1 out. Kyle Higashioka had been up earlier this year.
Now a similar situation in the previous inning. Bases loaded.
Struck him out upstairs. Second strikeout of the inning for Porcello with 4 base hits sandwiched in between.
Now 2-8. Here's DJ LeMahieu.
40 pitches this inning. And it's not over. The merry-go-round moves.
Bases loaded, 2 outs. And they bring up Judge.
Another full count with the bases loaded. And Judge sends a drive to center. Back goes Bradley. And at the edge of the track, he takes it. The Yankees score 2 and leave 3. Come the Red Sox in the third. Brock Holt leads it off. Oh! Holt is punched out, and he's not happy with DJ Rayburn. Alex Cora coming out to protect him, and somebody got tossed. I'm guessing that it was Holt who was thrown out. Well, we mentioned earlier that the Yankees have only a 2-man bench. Red Sox started with 3. If they've just lost Holt, and I'm guessing that it was Holt rather than Cora who was tossed, they're down to 2.
For the fourth, 7-2 Red Sox. Rafi Devers drives the first pitch, high and deep, back by the wall, left center, gone. Home run, Rafi, a bullet. 8-2 Red Sox.
Yeah, that would have been well over everything, and that's to the opposite field. If that billboard isn't there, that's way over the monster seats and out on the Lansdowne Street and across it.
2 on for Michael, batting for the first time tonight.
A high fly ball down the left field line, and that ball is off the monster at the 310 sign. Bogaerts comes home to score on the double by Chavis. Benintendi stops at third, and it's 9-2.
And here is Moreland with second and third, the infield in.
Moreland hammers it down the right field line. It's a fair ball. 2 more runs, and it's an automatic double. As Boone's going to come and get Tanaka.
Yeah, this ball was scolded down the right field line and hopped right in there.
Yep, there you go, into the first row as he hooked it down the right field line for a double, and it's 11-2. Vasquez has popped out and lined down. Rips this one down the left field line. That's a base hit. It's going to be 12-2. Moreland heads for the plate. Vasquez slides into second. A dozen runs on the board for the Red Sox. And we're still in the fourth. On to the fifth. Higashioka the catcher. Here's a drive from Higashioka. And that ball is gone. Kyle Higashioka just up from Wilkes-Barre Scranton. May not figure in the outcome, but has to make him feel good.
Here's Andrew Benintendi, who singled and scored in the first inning.
Benintendi with a shot to right. It lands in front of Judge. And it's 13-3. Bogaerts scores, and Martinez stops at third.
And here's Michael Chavis up for the second time this evening.
A drive to center. That's as far as he can hit it. Maybe not quite. Right off the top of the wall. Hicks fires it back in. It's another double for Chavis, and it's 14-3.
And Rafi Devers, the batter, he walked, lined a bullet to center to end the first, lined a shot off the billboard in left center for his 21st home run in the fourth. There's a hard shot off the first baseman's body down the left field line, kicking off the barrier. Devers to second, and hitting third and scoring is Mookie Betts. Throw far too late, throw to third. Rafi's out by a mile, tagged out by Gregorius. Well, the Red Sox get another run, 16-3, another double for Rafi Devers.
Game 3 last year in the division series, the Red Sox won 16-1, and Romine did pitch and mop-up duty in that game. Here's a drive to deep right field, and that ball winds up in the bullpen. Sandy Leon, just into the game, makes good use of what is likely his only at-bat. Well, sorry to interrupt, Tom, but Xander Bogaerts just went deep again, and he laughs his way around first base as he tours the bases. 18 was the most runs the Red Sox had ever scored against the Yankees for about a minute and a half. It's now 19-3. Mike Tauchman stands between Eovaldi, the Red Sox, and a 19-3 victory. The sort of thing you amused yourself with in a 19-3 game. And DJ Rayburn says, that'll do it.